team. Playing with the U19 team, we kind of similar situations we are now with Team USA, real small team, real athletic team. Went over to Serbia not knowing what to expect, and was over there for 2 weeks and had to play 9 games in 11 days and really fight the whole time we were out there against hostile crowds. We finished second, so it was a good experience for me to go away from the United States and play and try to compete.
Everyone talks about the shock value of this being a completely different roster versus Beijing. Well, they don't realize a lot of you guys have played together before, 3-4 years together on the select teams. Talk about the experience that you guys have playing together as a group and how that'll help you.
Well, we know each other very well. Coming through the draft, playing against each other in college, knowing each other's games, and not being complete strangers coming into trials. So we do have a little advantage there. The emotion of teams that are put together. We're very familiar. We get along great, and whatever 12 they put out there, I think will be have a lot of chemistry and be able to win a lot of games.
Last one from us. Talk about how Team USA on the front puts a target on your back.
They told us every time an opposing country comes to play, they mark that as one of the biggest games of the year. Beating a bunch of NBA guys is probably something that they always remember. So we don't want to let that happen. We want to take pride in what's on our chest and what we represent. Play the game the right way, and kind of go over there and dominate.
In 2008, Kobe Bryant stepped in and was kind of the veteran leader for Team USA. Who is the guy that you've noticed is kind of taking that role with this team?
It's kind of too early to tell. A lot of guys, a lot of veterans have stepped up and really been vocal about teaching us young guys where to be and how to get each other's games together. Chauncey and even Lamar Odom kind of getting up there and talking. We have a lot of young leaders who are leaders on their own team, and Kevin Durant, even Rajon Rondo. So all those guys can definitely take that role and live up to it.
In Golden State, you played some point guard and shooting guard, kind of mixing it up with Monta Ellis. Do you expect the same kind of role here, playing point and shooting guard?
Yeah, you got to be versatile. You can't get stuck in one role, especially on a talented team like this, where you're going to be mixing up positions and moving on the go and trying to, adjust to the game as you go along. So you don't want to be honed in on one thing. I'm just strictly a point guard and a ball handler, but also want to be able to work off the ball.
What's it been like making the transition from opponent to now possibly teammates with guys like Derrick Rose and Rajon Rondo?
Just working with those guys and kind of trying to find a little chemistry with them. It's fun. They're real talented. They make you better. You try to make them better, and that'll make the whole team better as we try to play in the World Championships.
Last summer, David Lee had to sit out with Team USA because of a contract issue. This summer, he hurts his finger in practice. Have you talked to him at all? How disappointed is he?
He's very disappointed just because it happened so fast on the first day of practice, and he was working hard and getting his contract done so he could come over here and play and get his body right and get in shape. And it just turned out he got an injury, he has to sit out. So, but he understands that it's important to play for USA and have this opportunity. But in the grand scheme of things, being healthy for the NBA season, trying to help the Warriors is most important. So that's our priority.